go when ready. Alright, here we go. Brazil versus Australia. Let's get this one started. We have Caio representing the PS4 community, a player who has probably some of the most hours played in Rocket League in the entire game. This guy, Caio, has about 3,000 plus hours. He's absolutely spammed this game. And he's teamed up today with Freedom, our Batmobile extraordinaire. And oh my goodness, what a save by Firefox D. That was probably a save he didn't really know much about. Yo, thanks for the resub, Lazy Cube dude. Lazy Cyber dude. Sorry, I can't read. And the post shot. Oh, it's going to bounce away from Freedom. He tried to go for the rebound preemptively. It's a good demo in the midfield on Soma. Yeah, Firefox D. His name before this Showmatch was actually just Firefox, but he's changed it to add a D to the end, as per my recommendation. Hopefully he sticks with that. And just for those of you who don't know, Firefox and Caio are both 14 years old. So this is a very, very young team coming in for Brazil today. Extremely young team. Freedom is the team captain, the oldest of the team. And another interesting thing about Freedom, he actually has dual citizenship. He told me he has dual citizenship, guess who with? With Australia. So he's half Brazilian, half Australian. Oh, Firefox D just wide with the rebound. He probably should have scored there. He'll be disappointed in himself. But we are here for a best of 7. Firefox, Freedom, and Caio representing Brazil. And another thing Freedom told me that I'll let you guys know about is that nobody actually knows what Firefox sounds like. He's never been on comms before. So he will probably not be talking on comms right now unless he's breaking his communication virginity live today on stream. Meanwhile, the Australians, we've got the defensive master Dumbo, a man feared for his defensive capabilities. This guy pre-jumps for saves on 300 ping. He's absolutely insane. And we got Express, the dick map expert. This guy turns heat maps into gigantic penises. And Soma rounding off the team. The original dominant team in Australia. Soma's been a part of them since the beginning. So these guys, they have known each other for a long time in the OCE community. And they're looking to take down Brazil, but a missed clear gives Firefox D the chance to capitalize, and he does so. Everybody's skipping the replay, but I'm going to watch all the replays just for you guys. There we go. Missed clear, bit of a traffic jam for Australia at the near post. 1-0 for Brazil, just as I was done all of the background history about the two teams. But definitely for those of you who have never heard Dumbo talk, listen to him speak if you get the chance. He's got the most stereotypical surfer dude Australian accent you've ever heard. It's incredible. But they're going to need more than that today. Unless they turn on the in-game communication and try and tilt their opponents. Oh, that's a great pass in field by Firefox. Nobody in Brazil was ready for that one. Caio's up. He's going to go up real quick. It's actually a weird position for Firefox. He's going to have a hard time getting around that ball. But Brazil seem to be getting a lot of pressure all of a sudden. Australia had a couple of chances early, but since then it's been all Brazil. They're challenging the ball very effectively in the midfield. Express is solo defending right now. Really important that he won that challenge. Nobody was backing him up. And hashtag Sam in RLCS. Of course, that does stand for South America in RLCS. These guys, both the teams present, are really, really hoping that their teams get a chance to represent Australia and Brazil respectively on the world stage against Europe and North America's finest. Hopefully in the future we'll get to see that. A bit of a defensive struggle right now for Australia though. They just can't get the ball out of their half. There we go. Express works it forward and he's pre-jumped to get the rebound. Misses it. But Soma's up. Will Dumbo come in for the rebound? He does, but gets saved by Firefox D. Really, really good save by Firefox. That looked like a potential equalizer for the Aussies. And Caio's actually missed on an open net clear. That was an open net for him. Dumbo off the wall, unable to connect. But Express comes to his rescue. And another thing about these guys is all of them on a week-to-week basis are currently on different teams. So we've got Express from Abyss, Dumbo from Alpha Sydney, and Soma from Legacy. Freedom from Black Dragons, Caio, and Firefox. I actually forget what their team names are, but they're all in different teams. And arguably on the top 3 teams in both the regions. Oh, another post for Brazil so many times that they've been denied by that post this game. Australia being so close and actually equalizing the game. This must feel very, very fortunate for the Aussies. Good turn by Soma. Completely surprising Freedom at the back, who did not see that coming. And they've tied it up. Oh yeah, Dumbo formerly of Alpha Sydney. He has actually... he's no longer on that team as of like today or something. So yeah, rip Alpha Sydney Dumbo. But yeah, these colors, can you imagine if I made the yellow like super bright? It would not be pretty. Regardless, we actually have a tie game in game 1. And we have to remember that these guys are all playing with around about 200 ping. So the ping is fair on both teams. Oh, can Freedom get up for this? Yes, he can. Dumbo pre-jumps to save, but he's gone over the ball. He tries to pre-jump to get the prediction, but the ball goes under him this time. Let's see what Dumbo saw. Yeah, look at that. He's actually jumping before Freedom even hits the ball, expecting Freedom to hit a high shot. Freedom actually goes under him because he would have hit the bar had he not jumped a second time. Aussies leave the net open on face-off, but they're going to get some pressure. Dumbo's up on his own rebound. Oh, he gets the backboard. And will Express be up for this? He does love to go up for the rebounds. Oh, Express with the double touch. What a play by Australia. Express, though. Really incredible stuff by him. Look at the air roll to get the angle. And he follows up again. What a play. Goal of the season for Express right there. Incredible stuff from the Dick Map Expert. For those of you who don't get that reference, of course, there are heat maps in Rocket League, and Express, for one of his tournament games recently, he just drove in around the pitch and perfectly illustrated just a drawing of a penis. He just drove in a penis shape on the pitch for the entire match, and then when when the game is over, sorry, I just said overtime because we're about to get overtime. And when the game was over, all that was left on the heat map was yeah, perfect. It was very artistic. The attention to detail, as was pointed out by the casters, was phenomenal. Overtime game 1, Express. Incredible goal to equalize. Oh, Dumbo not reading that rebound. He's been off with a few of his aerials this game. But luckily, one of his teammates has been there most of the time when he does get the miss. And that's a good knock-on by Dumbo. Firefox D by himself. Dumbo tries to go for the aerial dunk. Firefox safe with the clear. Good play by Express, not moving in immediately right there. Would have been very risky to do so. And we've got an extremely close game in our hands. The only other time that I have casted Brazil against Australia was just about as close as this one. And of course, these guys more used than any other players in the world to playing at extremely high ping. These guys are very used to that. And that's a good touch by Soma, keeping it close to the wall to deny the shot. Firefox, the player who does not use comms, probably taking inspiration from Cuxer97. Kaio, the PS4 Wonder Kid, trying to get involved. Brazil able to keep the ball consistently in Australia's half once again. Firefox and Kaio nearly clash in the midfield. Bit of a blind rotation by Kaio. He's focusing incredibly hard on where the ball is. Freedom only able to find Express in the midfield. Oh, and that's going to bounce middle for Express. And Dumbo is up for it. Soma deciding not to follow up on Dumbo's weak hit. Tense stuff in game 1. Oh my goodness, we have definitely got a series in our hands right here. Good save by Dumbo. We see from Soma's perspective, he's just really hoping that Dumbo has that. Oh, what a play by Soma. Really nice first touch to take that ball up the wall. Oh, Dumbo prioritizes the boost over the ball. Express is behind him, and now Soma and Dumbo both up. They're trying to be Japanese, but then they remember we're of course Australian. They can't do that. Dumbo at the back, where he does like to be. Consistent at the back is Dumbo. Express with the knock-on, straight towards Freedom though. And now Freedom is up for his own rebound. Can he get on the end of it? Looks like Express is going to deny him that opportunity. Soma with the interception. Casually done. Soma has been working the left-hand side of this pitch a lot this game. He's been over there quite frequently. I don't know if that's intentional. Oh, good save by Dumbo. It's really important that he didn't let that go across the box because the danger was there. Soma again going up the left hand side. He tries to find Express on the right. Oh, there's the passing play. Soma does love his passing plays, both giving and receiving. Dumbo looking to follow on Soma's hit. Oh, Soma gets bumped on the retreat. Express is going to turn. He doesn't want to commit forward when Soma's on the slow retreat. This is game 1. 3 minutes overtime. Kaio tries to get the ball clear. He's going to get a little bit of love from Express on the wall. They just brush up against each other, get nice and cozy. Oh, and what a save by Express. You can see he's ready to use the wall, and he gets another interception. This is incredibly close stuff. Very tense game 1. And the ball in danger for Brazil again, but this time they get a deep clear. Firefox get beaten to it by Soma. Dumbo Is the last man back? Open net for Soma! And he gets the winner for Australia in game 1. Really nicely done. Express again! What a rebound. He actually rebounded the ball to pass its center that time. Really, really well done by Express. I know a couple of people are asking about game sound. I always have the game sound at this volume, so I don't know if it's too quiet. What do you guys reckon in chat? Should I turn it up a little? But wow, what a close game. That goal by Express. Really, really well done. Really, really well done rebound. Has to be said. I'm just getting the Mobile One high performance overlay up and running for you guys. The production value here just never ceases to amaze all of you, I know. The production value is just insane on my stream. Australia take the lead 1-0 against their rivals from across the ocean. That was a really close game. Express the difference between the two teams. There is no game sound at all. Alright, I'll turn it up a little bit. There we go. Let's try that. But obviously the question that everybody's asking is, will we get to see the famous 7-1 score? That's what everybody wants to see, is the 7-1. Especially all my German fans. I know there are a lot of you. They'll be tuning in hoping, come on Australia, put 7 past them. That would there be any comeback for that, from that, for the Brazilians? I don't think so. That would just be too much. Express looking to be the MVP yet again. Oh, Dumbo, what a pass to Soma! Soma jumps over the ball! Unfortunate for him. That pass from Dumbo was really, really exceptional. And a mind game in the midfield by Kaio, but it's not much is gonna come off it. Oh, Express whiffing on the wall clear, but Soma's there. It seems like whenever one of the Aussies does miss the ball, in defense especially, there's always somebody there backing him up, which, of course, all of you guys know, OCE whiffs. It's been told that the whiffs in OCE are actually a strategy that they like to employ just to take their opponents out the game, because the opponents are ready for you to hit the ball and then you just miss it and they don't expect that. So maybe a deliberate miss. Honestly, I don't think so. Dumbo, he was actually following his air dribble all the way to the floor, trying to get the pinch. And Soma a little bit high on his aerial again. He sends it straight into the ground, much to the delight of Firefox D. The clears are starting to look a lot better for Australia, though. Another OCE whiff by Dumbo this time. And Brazil all getting a little bit bunched up in their goal, but so long as nobody misses, this shouldn't be a problem. Of course, when one player misses the ball in your team, and all of you are very close together, that's where it starts to get dangerous, because there's no time for the other players to react. Like this! If the player at the front post misses, the player at the back post is probably going to miss as well, because there's no time for him to react. Soma again on the left-hand side of the field. He really does like it over here. Hey, Sultan of Swing with the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate that, dude. Just as Express scores another goal, this time deep from the midfield. What an aerial by Express. Look at the power that he's able to get by that. Taking Kaio by surprise. Really, really well played by him. And I think I actually missed a chair. I think Clydefield with the 100-bit chair. Appreciate that, dude. I think I missed that last game. I got distracted. I didn't see what it was, but I heard a noise for sure. I heard the Spartans. Australia looking really good right now. They cannot be disappointed with what they're doing. Dumbo with a follow-on. That was a great clear by Soma towards his teammate. Passing out of defense has been pretty good for Australia. Soma looking for another pass out of defense. These guys are really looking good all of a sudden with their defensive passing. Redirecting the ball like that out of defense, just knocking it down towards a teammate who is in front of you, can often take the offensive team by surprise. Wrong foot the entire lineup. Freedom playing the sweeper for the most part of this game, but right now he's struggling to get involved. Kaio and Firefox, the youngsters of the team, I think Freedom told them to just go up and do whatever they want and he'll sit back, but I have seen Freedom play aggressively before. He is an exceptional aerial player and off-the-wall master. Oh, that's not a good clear by Kaio, straight towards Soma, but a good save by Kaio. Oh, I don't think it was Kaio with a bad clear. Sorry, I think it might have been Firefox. Will Firefox be able to knock this on? Yes, he will. He gets a decent center ball. It will fall quite low. Freedom on the last man in on the rotation for the center ball. Dumbo, reliable as ever in defense. And Australia switch the play left to right. Oh, there's a big chance. It's going to come hard down. And Dumbo with a really difficult save all of a sudden. Off the crossbar from Freedom. Freedom gets The save on his teammate's shot. Oh no! I think the shot might have been going into the post, but Freedom couldn't get it on target. And Firefox finally gets it in. There it is. Will we get to see if Freedom actually saved that shot? No, the replay's just gone on a little bit too long. That's some good aggressive positioning by Firefox. He knows he can move up like that because all of the Australians are on the back foot, so nobody's coming in with a hard clear. 1-1 in Game 2. Incredibly close series that we have here, at least so far. Oh, Dumbo actually bounces the ball hard back into the middle. That's dangerous because it's a shot by Firefox and the punish immediately. Massive misplay by Dumbo. He could have front flipped into that ball to guarantee it would roll up the wall, but he bounced it. And Firefox came straight in. What an aerial by Firefox. Bar down by him. Second goal of the game. Oh, that's got to be a huge, huge misplay by Dumbo. He will not be happy with himself for that one. That's good play by Firefox. So he tried to knock it towards Freedom. Freedom actually rotated out though. A bit of miscommunication. Of course, like I've said before, Firefox does not speak in the comms. Nobody knows what he sounds like. So, or it might be she, I don't know. Hey, Sorrentero, thanks for the 500 shares, man. I appreciate that, dude. Looks like the Brazilians are starting to take after their opponents, and they're trying to pass the ball out of defense. Something which does work very well. Oh, the rebound was on target. Express ready for it. And Firefox, taking the aforementioned out the game, goes for the double touch. It hits off the inside of the post. The crossbar and the post coming into play there. Oh no, the Aussies are getting a little bit mixed up here. Tackling each other in the midfield. But that clear has gone in their favor. Will Soma be able to dribble Freedom? Yes, he does. Will he go up the wall? Yes, he will. Looks for the center ball to Dumbo. There it is. Dumbo can't get up in time. Really nice play, though, by Soma right there. He's such a team player, is Soma. It's beautiful to see. Such a selfless player. Always willing to give his teammates the glory of the goal. The Aussies, they need that goal desperately. Almost 10 seconds remaining now. Dumbo with a chance to get the ball centered. That's a really, really good center ball. It's high off the ceiling. Express and Soma both going for it. They know they desperately need a goal, so they're taking that risk. Maybe one more chance. Dumbo looks to get it up, but Firefox keeps it down. Beautifully done by Firefox at the end there. And 2 goals by Firefox. Crucial goals at that, because that has given Brazil a much-needed win in the series. We're all tied up at 1 game each now on the US West servers. These guys playing so well with the high ping. You have to remember, for those of you who haven't played on high ping before, what does that actually do? Well, it makes it more difficult to read what the opponents are doing with the ball, because every time that somebody else in the lobby besides yourself touches the ball, there's a slight delay before you get to see where the ball actually went, and sometimes it, changes its direction back and forth. So the fact that these guys are able to do so with such consistency is very impressive. Okay, there we go. Kaio on the late connect, because he is a PlayStation 4 player, gets the front wheel wiggle and they go. But what will we see in Game 3? Brazil capitalizing on some defensive misplays by Australia. Oh my goodness, that was a little bit dangerous by Kaio, putting it towards his own goal like that. He might have taken his keeper out of the game, but right now it's worked. He's saved his dodge for the shot. It's a decent save. Coming in by Soma, who has one of the longest names in Rocket League. LGC Soma XD HyperX. So there you go. That's how you absolutely butcher a perfectly good name. I don't know what the XD is really about. It's a little bit forced if you ask me. Oh, Soma! Or Dumbo rather, looking for Express in the offensive position. Tried to knock it on with the roof of his car. Firefox saving Kaio right there, who was in an awkward position at the near post. Now Freedom going for the air dribble off the wall. Instead goes for his teammate in the middle. I love the passing plays. And a good bump by Freedom, ensuring that Kaio would win the race to the ball. And now Firefox is up. He's hit the bar though. And Express able to get the ball clear. Soma's deep in enemy territory. He's actually stolen a boost on the way out. Cheeky. Express trying to find Dumbo. He is playing in the new Breakout model. It's got a weird look from behind the new Breakout. It looks incredibly fat. It's got the fat ass on the go. Dumbo trying to find Soma. The ground passing from the Aussies. Always something that they look to do, but it is dangerous, of course, if you make it look obvious, because the other team can come in for an interception. What a pop by Soma! Dumbo's looking for the 50-50, but a good challenge by the Brazilians. Firefox in a 1v1 against Dumbo. Dumbo going up for the save, but he can't get it! What a play! Firefox is really coming up huge right now for Brazil. He cuts in field, gets the ball past Express, and he gets the 1v1 outplay against Dumbo, who is considered by many to be one of the best, if not the very best, 1 versus 1 player in Australia. But it's so hard to make those saves when somebody is dribbling at you, and you do have more than 120 ping. So really well played by Firefox. He knows how to make it difficult for Dumbo in that situation. 1-0 for Brazil. Firefox scoring all the goals. Now Dumbo called into question again in defense. He answers this time. Soma again up on the left hand side, the part of the field that he seems to dwell in for the most part. Oh my goodness, another goal by Kaio, really catching Australia off guard. He steals the boost, turns around quickly, and what a challenge on Dumbo's weak clear. Soma was eager to move forward. He was eager to move forward and get on the counter attack, but Dumbo's boost was stolen. He wasn't able to get any distance on his clear. 2-0 for Brazil. Got a good sound to it right there. Now Dumbo in the 1v1 play. First touch a little bit too heavy though, and the clear just misses. What a pinch by Express. He actually takes 2 players from Brazil out the game, but his aerial is lacking boost. Soma looking to get involved in his own rebound. Kaio infield. 50-50 with Express. Soma and Dumbo both up. Lack of trust from the Aussies all of a sudden. They need to try and settle themselves down. That's a good dribble by Express. Oh, he's taken 2 by himself, and Soma is running interference in front of him. Express tries to get the bump on the goalie on the exit, but he can't get it this time. Oh, Soma, first touch. Oh, he's popped it over 2 players. I think he baited the challenge with a pop instead of a first touch in front of himself. Might not have been initially intended, but a fantastic recovery by Soma. This has been really all Brazil this game though. What a save. Soma actually tilting back and then jumping so that he could get that clear. The entire Australian team going up for that clear. Very important that one of them got it, because they would have all been very out the game. Pass infield, Soma to Dumbo, back to Dumbo. Oh my goodness. Express now looking to get involved, but Australia are just hitting an absolute brick wall right now. The Brazil defense has stepped up a notch. Soma off the backboard. Is anybody there? There's Express, and that's the goal. 1 goal back for Australia. Soma again facilitating so well. After the clear from Dumbo, up he puts it off the backboard. Kaio with no chance, and Express safe as ever, keeping it low. 1 goal back for Australia, but they still need another to get the equalizer in the series. Express was able to get an incredible goal in game 1 and facilitate the facilitate the overtime win with a pass. Since then he's had a little bit of a quiet series. Soma has been the only one really causing problems for Brazil. Oh, but he's causing problems for Australia now, whiffing on the clear in the air. This was a tricky one. Soma tries to get up for this, but he gets dunked on by Freedom. What a play by Black Dragons Freedom. Hashtag South America in RLCS. What a dunk, intercepting that overhead clear by Soma. 3-1. The scoreline is back 2 goals in favor of Australia, or in favor of Brazil now. And everybody queuing up in the goal again. Lucky for Dumbo that Express was there. Soma with a knockout. What a finish! Oh my goodness, what a goal by Australia. So Dumbo misses on the clear, but Express is there, and look at this touch by Soma. Are you kidding me? What a finish. That is a knock-on and a half. Soma is causing problems up front for Brazil. That is a fantastic shot. He didn't like that Express had the best goal of the series. He wanted that all for himself, but they still need 1 more, or else Brazil are going to go home with the 2nd game in this series. Oh, there's another chance. Will Soma be able to get up high enough? Looks like he's out of boost though. Hey Kia, thanks for the sub. I really appreciate that. Now you get to use the gigantic emotes. Hope you enjoy. Nice pass again by Soma. Dumbo's gonna give it back to him. The passing play. Oh, so close, but it goes wide. Great play by Australia right there. Brazil were not ready for that one. They're giving it their all. 10 seconds to go. That's a good clear by Firefox. Soma's up. Tries to find Dumbo, but Freedom denies him. 1 more chance. Express knocks it forward, but it's probably going to hit the ground. Can Soma pull off a miracle? Oh, he did! But Dumbo didn't trust him to knock it backwards. It looks like Brazil are going to go 2-1 up in the series. This is incredibly close, though. What a goal by Australia to bring it back within 1. Right at the end. And look at those pings. I bet you guys would be complaining if you had to play with half of that. The combined ping of this lobby is well over 1,000. That's what I like to see. Brazil 2, Australia 1. They have taken 2 games in a row now. Will they get a third? That would be so difficult for Australia to come back from. And we all know how important it is to keep up the momentum in series like this. Waiting on Kaio to join. There he is, the late join. The PlayStation 4, 3,000 hours, 14-year-old wonder kid. But Firefox has been the best performer for Brazil up front this series. Oh, Soma off the backboard. He's following it, but Freedom, who has been playing sweeper so effectively for Brazil, he is there again, making sure that no danger gets anywhere near his net. We have seen how effective the Australians can be at rebounding. Oh, Express a little bit too far forward in this one, but it looks like Freedom again able to get the overhead clear. Now Kaio looking to get it forward to Freedom. Freedom knocks it on. That's so dangerous for Australia, but a good read by Express. He was ready for that one. And now Firefox into the middle, tries the sideways 50-50, does not go in his favor. Oh, the demo by Soma. But Freedom again is ready for just about anything. And now chance. What a pass infield. Beautiful by Firefox. Freedom, the defensive master. Firefox, the offensive legend. Look at that pass to Freedom. Incredible stuff. This is from a guy who doesn't use comms. That's pure just knowledge of where his teammates are. Really, really nice play by Firefox right there. Brazil have upped it to another level right here. Kaio, the highest rated player in Brazil, he's got to be feeling pretty glad right now about his teammates because Freedom and Firefox are playing so well. And there hasn't been many times that we've seen the Brazilians put a foot wrong. The OCE whiffs, of course, are to be expected, but Brazil showing us that they are not... Oh, never mind. Yeah, they're also going to whiff the ball. I was going to say the Brazil is showing that they're not interested in whiffing the ball, and right as I was about to say it, the whiff came. Dumbo that's deciding to sit back for this one, maybe playing a little bit more cautiously after he has whiffed the ball a couple times in defense. He's up for this one though. Where's he going to put it? He air rolls to send it towards the net. He had the option to put it either way there. Misses the boost steal actually, does Dumbo on the exit. And Express doing his best seal impression. He's run out of boost though, which is a shame. Oh, never mind. It's all planned. Triple whiff on the goal line after Express runs out of boost and drops the ball lower than everybody expected. And it somehow stays out of the Brazil net. Dumbo with the post pinch to clear. Oh, that was pretty good. I like that whiff. That was my favorite one of the game so far. That was beautiful. And of course, this is a good showing for Freedom because some people would have questioned his real loyalty if he had not played well, because he does have that dual citizenship. He is currently in Brazil, but he's got the dual citizenship. Brazilian-Australian is Freedom. So if he had a bad game, somebody would have surely called him out on that. Dumbo tries to feed the ball to Express, but Firefox reading it once again, denying the Aussies any chance to get the ball clear with creativity. Dumbo towards the net. He's opting to send a lot of these aerials towards the net. Kaio actually bounces it up towards his own crossbar. Dangerous play potentially. Now Soma to Dumbo. Dumbo lacking boost, decides to retreat. Same story for Express. And Dumbo this time does send it over the bar. Tries to get a rebound, but it's too far to the left. Or to the right, rather. Or the left, if you look at it from the other direction. But why would you? It's a good rotation by Dumbo, covering the angle at the back. And he's getting involved a lot more this game. Tries to send one to the far post past Freedom. Gets the demo and the exit on Kaio. Looks for one on Firefox, but the Fox runs away. Tail between his legs. Dumbo's definitely having quite a good game here, but he needs to start sending the ball away from the opposing team's players. A lot of his hits are just going straight towards Brazil. And they are just lapping up everything right now. Freedom sends it high. Everybody's up for Brazil right now. This is dangerous. They need to be careful. Dumbo is going to go for the back pass. Kaio interception prevents that from happening. Express so good in the air. Really, really exceptional player when it comes to aerials and flying off the wall backwards. Oh, what a clear by Kaio. The distance he's able to get on that rebound and the knock on Firefox. So close. Just gets denied by the post. What a redirect by Firefox. And that is, of course, the proper use of the word. Oh, Dumbo tries to force the own goal. But he can't quite get it. The post coming into play yet again. Oh, Kaio taking Soma out the game. But Express comes in to save his teammate. Australia need a goal. Dumbo gets a bump on the goalkeeper. Crossbar by Express. And Soma with a chance. Another save by Freedom. What a play. The shot by Soma was from a really tight angle. He had to air roll to get any power on it at all. And Kaio now, the redirects in the midfield by Brazil, consistently taking Australia out the game. Express with the floor pinch, trying to work it forward, gets to 50-50. Will he be able to get the ball into the middle? Gets stopped by Firefox. And Firefox follows up on his own clear. Well played. Tries to stop Dumbo from clearing, but he can't this time. 20 seconds on the clock. Australia need a goal to equalize, but right now they're being completely shut out in Game 4. Brazil might go 3-1 up in the series. 15 seconds left on the clock. Soma only able to get the ball straight into the goalkeeper. Express to the crossbar. Soma gets denied a chance by Kaio. And Dumbo, again, one last chance. That's a decent shot. Freedom up high. Dumbo is up in a decent angle. Is there enough boost on Brazil just to get the save? Yes, there is. Soma to the crossbar. There's a huge chance for Dumbo! He gets the equalizer on 0 seconds. What a play by Soma. This touch, truly exceptional by Soma, putting it right above the goalkeeper's side. Freedom had no chance, and Dumbo, what an equalizer, saving Australia's chances. Oh my goodness, a second overtime. Of course, Australia did take the first overtime in Game 1. The only overtime that we've seen this series. Will they be able to take this one? Dumbo, he actually beats out Kaio to the ball in the midfield. It's a good clear, and now Soma's knocked it forward, but it's not on target. Oh, Express can't get the read. Kaio goes too high. Dumbo playing it slow. He does prevent a few angles, but Firefox does get it past him. Soma now on the dribble. He gets tackled effectively by Kaio, who is stepping up his game. There's no question. Express now looking to get the ball forward. Brazil will be kicking themselves that they let that happen. The ball was up for a long time on 0 seconds. Soma stopping the ball from coming off the back wall. He knows it isn't in to the goal, but speaking of into the goal, oh my goodness, is that in? Post! Soma with the rebound! Oh my goodness, this guy is really stepping up. Huge for Australia in offense. With the clear, follows up on it and gets the rebound right over the top of Freedom's head. Tying up the series. Australia 2-0 for overtime. And Fire's going to go BRB, fixing his internet, but good game. We have got a series in our hands, ladies and gentlemen. 2-2 between Australia and Brazil. We're going to wait for Firefox to get back into the lobby. He does have to go fix his internet, apparently. He's going to give it a quick restart. Australia! I'll take this quick break while Firefox restarts to just give you guys a quick heads up on a tournament that is going to be running between Australian teams, all the top teams from Australia and all the top teams from Brazil. So you could look at this as a bit of a foretaste of what is to come. They are going to be playing in a tournament run by Rocket Street, so you could check them out. Just look them up on Twitter and Twitch. Rocket Street are going to be running an Australia versus Brazil tournament, and they, I believe, are starting on the 18th and 19th of November. Yeah, I'm just checking that, which is the 19th and 20th for Oceania, because they are, of course, a day ahead half the time. Yes, this is going to be a best of 7, so we have a best of 3 remaining. Right now, Australia tying up the series at 2 games all. We have 3 games left, potentially, unless someone can take the next 2 games. After the next game, we will have match point for one of these teams. We will have match point for one of these teams, or 2 match points even. We're just waiting on Firefox to get back in. Here he is, Firefox XD, or Firefox D. Firefox D. He's back. Okay, Freedom's saying wait, so we're gonna wait just to make sure that everybody's ready to go. It's good that we have this party chat now, so everybody can talk, even though we are not joining the teams. You used to have to join the teams to use the chat, but now you can do it from spectate. If you just hit escape, there's party chat in the bottom right-hand corner. Wow. I knew this was going to be close, but I didn't think it was going to be this close. This is incredibly close stuff. I think aggregate score is tied up, if I'm not mistaken. I think every goal has been won by a single goal. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but I believe every game has gone 1 goal in favor of the other, in favor of one of the teams. It's not Brazil versus Germany, so we won't see the 7-1 score. We might. We might not. Who knows? I know that if there's any team who are going to try and stop the Brazil from happening, you're looking at him. It's Brazil. They're not going to let it happen. I thought about making the team names BRA71L, but I thought, nah, better not. That might tilt the youngsters on the team. I'll try not to tilt them. We are just waiting on Firefox to fix his internet issues. Bear with us. We'll get this started as soon as the players are ready. They know that they're able to join whenever. I'll just message. Oh, I guess Freedom's he's got the text chat. He's got party chat. He can keep the Australians informed of their current situation. How's everybody doing? Enjoying the show match so far? The Brazil versus Australia on US West servers, which of course that does make kind of a little perfect triangle. The US West is almost the perfect center of Brazil, Australia, and also where I am in the UK. It's west of me, north of Brazil, and northeast of Australia. Game sound a little low. A few people have been saying that. I could, I guess, turn it up all the way. Let me know how this sounds. I'm distracting you from studying. That's what I like to see, dude. Please show your nipples. No, I will not. What are even the point? Somebody tell me. What is the point of nipples on a man? Why do they even exist? They don't do anything. Although it does look kind of funny if somebody doesn't have nipples. They look kind of odd. Why didn't I fly out the teams to the same location to make the ping good? I'm cheap. With enough donations, I might consider that. But I cannot afford to fly all of these players to one location, I'm afraid. Stoney. To rub them. Send them all to Amsterdam. Am I going to Amsterdam? Yes, I will be going to Amsterdam. I am going to the Landsterdam, the Amsterlan, if you will. Johnny doesn't have nipples confirmed. Yes, until they're on stream, they're non-existent, right? It would be sexist for men to not have nipples. That's a good point. That's a good point. We are still waiting for Firefox. I don't have any information regarding his ETA, but I'm sure it won't be too long. I'm sure it won't be too long. RLCS World Champions season. Johnny in Amsterdam. What do you guys think's better, Amsterdam or Landsterdam? I prefer Landsterdam personally, but I'm open to being converted on that one. Hey, Yumi Cheeseman, have a great stream, dude. I'll talk to you later, man. If you donate $50, will I show my nipples? No, because my stream will get banned, and $50 is not worth as much as my stream. Landsterdam, Amsterdam, Landsterdam. Okay, it's Landsterlan. Hey, now you're talking. Landsterlan, the best of both worlds. Make a poll. Okay, they're ready. We're ready to go. Enough time killing. We're ready to get this one underway. Series is currently tied up. 2 games all. Soma, the offensive mastermind for Australia, truly carrying his team in that regard. And Firefox for Brazil has been my pick for MVP in offense. Dumbo gets demoed mid-air by Freedom. And you see that after you get demoed, he's just flicking his camera back and forth. Just like he does with his hair, because of course Dumbo is a surfer dude. Freedom has to dodge Express, who's lurking in the box, looking for demos. Cheeky, oh, and that's a decent play by Dumbo, but the bump preventing him from going at the ball right now. Dumbo going up for the rebound. Freedom is causing problems for Australia this time around, though. He can only clear it towards Express, whose pass for Soma is way too high. Freedom again, sweeping for the Brazilians. Dumbo has been the most offensive player, as expected for the Aussies. He does rather play defense for his teams. And Freedom was not sure if anyone was behind him there. He didn't wait for the clear coming from his teammate. He just went for the clear himself. Dumbo infield to Soma. This only goes as far out to Express. The Australians are able to bully the Brazilians into their own half right here. But Freedom with a chance to center the ball. Soma's out the game, and that's a goal by Kaio. Soma with a misplay, getting taken out of the game. Too sharp on the rotation for Soma, and patience by Freedom. He waits to see where his teammate is coming in, and what a shot. Save nearly comes in from the Aussie at the back post, but they just couldn't get there in time. 1-0 Brazil. Just over a minute gone. We'll see if Australia can mount the comeback that they did last game. Soma following up on his own hit. That's a good hit forward. That's going to be awkward for Brazil to clear, but Firefox air roll off the wall to ensure the clear. Express with the OCE whiff. And Freedom with a solid 50-50 in the air. Sends the ball towards Firefox yet again. And a lot of people up for that, but this time Dumbo is able to get the victory. Brazil set up, oh my goodness. The 7-1 score. It's ready, it's primed. Now we just need 7 goals for Australia. It's primed. That's a good play by Express. He's set up the 2v1, but it looks like the slow play from Freedom at the back. Calculated as ever. Oh, Soma misses on the post pinch to get the ball center. Dumbo looking for Soma cross field, but Freedom spots it. Gets the interception on that one. Dumbo now at the back post. He's staying in a wide position so that he can follow up on whatever happens in front of him. Just we saw right before I switched camera, Dumbo was trying to dodge that demo, but he wasn't able to. Firefox eliminating him from the play. Soma with a lot of confidence in Express and Dumbo right here. He's just sitting upfield, being the target man, and trying to cause problems. There's one center ball. Dumbo gets tackled by Kaio, who recovered incredibly quickly after his initial clear. Freedom forward to Kaio. Kaio's up. He was actually going to get that probably on target. It looked pretty good. That was a really nice follow-up by Kaio on Freedom's clear. Oh, Express with the OCE whiff, but Soma and Dumbo are there to rescue him. Australia desperately needing a goal. They don't want to go within one game of losing this one. Oh, Dumbo towards Express. So Kaio's there with the read. Brazil are starting to read the passing plays of Australia, which were working a lot better in the earlier games this series. They do love to pass the ball, which is good to see. Express, will he be able to nail this clear? Oh, he barely misses it. But the ball does fall clear, wide of the goal, rather. I think Express might have got the slightest touch on that ball as it came off the wall, but he didn't get the touch that he was looking for. He was going for a monster touch where you half volley it off the back wall and it goes right across the whole pitch, but he wasn't able to time it just right. Soma just skipping ahead of Dumbo. Looks like Soma is priority number 1 as far as attack goes for Australia. Whenever there's a chance for Soma to move forward, he will do so. But that's not because he's trying to steal all the goals. We've already seen this guy does have a focus on team play. So we can let him off for being priority number 1 in offense. It is a style that's really becoming more popular in 3v3 Rocket League these days. Teams do have a kind of a sweeper player and another player who's just always going up at every opportunity. And the player who's always going up often does favor passing plays because, of course, the pass is harder to prevent than the shot. The shot is probably more predictable. Express to the middle. Soma's not there, but he does get the ball back towards Express. And now back towards Dumbo. Oh, Dumbo wasn't reading that one, though. Kaio with a chance to go forward. He doesn't get it over Dumbo, unfortunately. But Dumbo reversing all the way back, trying to get out the way. Kaio with the double boost steal. He just took all of Australia's back boost. This is going to be awkward for the Aussies, unless they can give themselves some space with a good clear. Kaio's taking up a lot of boost right here. Oh, and Freedom actually missing the ball and turns around and bumps Kaio. Dumbo with the OCE whiff, bringing the whiff out from Freedom. That was a bit of an awkward angle for Dumbo, to be fair. And now Soma's up in the other team's half again. 10 seconds. Australia are thinking, where has the time gone? They have one chance. That's a great chance. Dumbo is going to get the equalizer again. And Soma, this guy, every time that Australia need him to get the passing play started, there he is. And he gets the pass to Dumbo. It's a repeat of last game. Last game we saw Soma off the backboard to Dumbo at the close for the equalizer. This time Soma, defensive pass, and there's actually a chance to win. Dumbo flips into the ball though. It's gonna hit the ground. Overtime again. And Australia are undefeated in the overtimes. They're 2-0 in the games that did go to OT. Will they take a third? Oh my goodness, Soma, the playmaker for Australia. Tries to fake out Firefox, but Firefox just goes for the ball. And now Soma with the pop again. Freedom barely ready for that one. Had to back it up a little bit. And Soma again there for Australia in defense. He loves to just sit upfield in awkward positions And he's doing it again. He's ready to try and pop this one middle. Will he just go for the shot? Oh, the pass did go so far middle. That bounce caught Soma and myself off guard. I didn't think that was going to bounce so far middle at all. Oh, Express gets dunked on by Firefox, but he's going to move out the way, let Soma come in. And now Dumbo's up. Can't get high enough though. The ball does go incredibly high right there. Now Express is up. This is danger for the Brazilians. Soma and Dumbo both up for it though. They need to retreat so fast. Freedom to the goal, and it's going to go in on the sorry. I was going to say on the rebound. This is not a rebound, ladies and gentlemen. This is a counter-attack. Misplay by Soma and Dumbo. Both of them going up for the same rebound, and they get punished by Freedom on the counter-attack. 3-2 Brazil. They take an overtime game for the first time this series. And now they're within one. They're within one. Match point Brazil. Good game. Freedom coming in, not just defensively with the clear, but able to find the net that time. I wonder if he was screaming in the comms, it's in, it's in, it's in, leave it, leave it, leave it, in case he thinks that Kaio is going to try and redirect it. That's a huge, huge let-off though. It was Australia, they had the pressure at the end, they had the ball up in front of their opponent's goal, but Dumbo and Soma both going for it at the same time. Huge, huge misplay. And that is what cost them the game. Best of what? This is a best of 7. Match point Brazil. Match point for Brazil. But Australia have made quite a few comebacks this series already, but now they have to come back in games, not just goals. They're down, not out yet, but the danger is there. Whiff on the rebound by Firefox, but Freedom is there for his own rebound. Decent aerial, but Dumbo with the save. Brazil, will they continue to try and challenge the ball aggressively in the midfield, or are we going to see them back off and give Australia more space? Try and bait in that overextension that we saw. Oh, what a knockdown by Kaio. But Express taking Freedom out the game. Freedom was sitting incredibly deep right there. Oh, Soma's up awkwardly. This is not easy to get a safe hit here. He manages to get a reasonably safe hit, so well played by him. He was all alone at the back and shadow flying. Freedom again, just sweeping for Brazil. We're following him for quite a while now. He's always just looking to back up and intercept whatever clear will come in. Just like that one. Trying to knock it towards Firefox, but the Aussies are there to deny this occasion. Will Australia play it more safe this time? Express goes for the pass to no one, as Dumbo and Soma are getting a little bit bunched up, and again Dumbo and Soma in the same position. They need to be so much more careful in this. Right now, Dumbo and Soma, not just at the end of last game, but also the start of this one, are getting in each other's way, and they continue to do so. The miscommunication for the Aussies is causing problems. Express, on the other hand, pretty much soloing the Brazilians at the moment. And the shot, oh, inside of the post, denying Dumbo, and again the post comes to the rescue of Brazil. This time Express on the rebound, not able to get the goal, but can he finish? Yes, he can. Oh, Brazil, boost starved and unable to clear. Australia take the lead. Look at this turn. Express takes Firefox out the game. Really well played on that first touch by Express. He's pretty much been 1v3ing this game as Dumbo and Soma have been driving into each other. Gets a good block on that initial kickoff. Waits for the ground shot. Pops it up high. Oh, he tried to go under. Soma's got the chance. What a save, though, by Freedom. Dumbo now will probably win this race. Oh, he pussies out. Dumbo is a pussy confirmed. Soma, he went for the shot. I thought a mind game might be beckoning, but he actually just went for the straight shot. Express gets beaten. He's trusting Dumbo behind him. Oh, nice pop by Dumbo. That was close, though. Really, really close call. And Soma barely getting away with that one. He got the clear ball. Shot wasn't on target, though. And Australia really, really in an awkward situation right now. They just can't get rid of the ball. It's constantly in their corner. Oh, but suddenly a miss by Kaio's shot does go on target. But it's actually gone wide. Somebody with the save there, intercepting it before it could have a chance. Kaio nearly got taken out of the game at the back right there. He needs to be more careful. And Freedom flying up awkwardly. Tries to get it towards Kaio, but it's a close pass. Hard to react at that distance. The Australians, they don't need another goal at this point. This has been an incredibly low-scoring series. Right now, the Aussies just need to hold on to this lead. Try not to overextend like they did last game. But we are seeing, more so than we have seen at all this series, two Australians are going for the same ball quite a lot. Oh, Soma with the miss. He was trying to go for the pass right there to Dumbo, but he accidentally flips past the ball. Now Dumbo off the wall. Express incredibly deep at the back right here. Australia, under 2 minutes remaining. They just need to hold on. But will Brazil throw everything and the kitchen sink in their direction? Oh my goodness, Express with a dunk. Hits the crossbar. Firefox D getting up high to get the clear that they much need. Oh, there's a huge chance for Brazil now. Ball's up awkwardly. Dumbo gets one touch on it. Will he get a second? Oh, he can't get the second touch, and Kaio punishes that weak clear by Dumbo. Unable to deal with this awkward forward hit by Freedom. And what a touch, actually. Firefox denying Dumbo the clean clear right there. Really nicely done by Firefox. Because Dumbo was looking to pop that ball safely. Firefox said, no thank you. But Dumbo and Soma really need to sort themselves out. They've been going up for the same ball way too often this game. Oh, and the rebound gets punished. Kaio again, second goal in the game. Pressure is now on Australia. Express and Dumbo at the near post. Express just missing when he so badly needed to hit it. And that time, Kaio just hoping that Express was going to miss. He gets rewarded. And Brazil have got the chokehold on Australia now. They just need to hold on to their lead. It's a reasonable pass in field. Express. Oh my goodness, what is Kaio doing? Sorry for if oh my god, I nearly missed a goal, but I was looking at what Kaio was doing. Kaio was like driving awkwardly. I think his controller disconnected or something. 1 minute remaining. Australia needing a goal to equalize, send this game into overtime. Will they be able to do it? Dumbo gets denied by Kaio, who has been on point this game. Dumbo with another chance. Gets the pass to the middle, but no one's there. Australia really need to try and get something together right now. Brazil have got the chokehold on them. Will they be able to break free? Dumbo trying to get the clear, but he can only get it sideways. Now Freedom is there, as always. So difficult to get the ball past this guy. He has been sweeping very effectively for Brazil. Soma with a really great interception right there. So key that he got that one. Kaio missing. Freedom's up. And the ball hits off the crossbar. Dumbo didn't pre-jump for that one. No chance of saving that one reactively on the ping that he is currently on. Within 15 seconds remaining, this is it for Australia. Aussies are looking to get the pressure forward, but the clear comes in from Kaio. Express looking to knock it forward. Can't get the dunk on Freedom's rebound. Oh my goodness, this could be it. Dumbo, one final chance. Will the ball stay up? No, it goes down, and Brazil have taken down Australia 4-2. All of the games so close, within one goal. But Brazil come out on top. GG's, well played to them. And that misplay at the end of game 5 by Australia, that must be haunting them. That really must be haunting them, because that miss might have cost them the entire series. When Dumbo and Soma both went up for the same ball, it was like, as soon as that happened at the end of game 5, when Dumbo and Soma both went up for the same ball, it seemed like that's all that they did for the rest of the series. Dumbo and Soma really not giving each other enough space, but what a punish by Kaio and Firefox up front. 2 assists for Firefox, 2 goals for Kaio. Freedom sitting at the back, safe as ever. A much better organized system was on go for Brazil. But Soma with some huge passing plays for Australia. What a close series. These guys really showing up today. I want to thank them all for participating. That was a lot of fun to cast. Hope you guys had a good time. That was the 4th international show match. And now Brazil join the likes of Canada, Finland, and Scotland, all with an international show match best of 7 victory under their belt. And Australia, USA, Sweden, and England all unable to get a win as of yet. But of course, we have only had 4 games. We'll look to get more in the future. But GG's, well played to all involved. That was exceptional stuff from Brazil. Good to see Freedom willing to just sit back and let the youngsters run wild. The 14-year-old wonder kids for Australia. They're saying hashtag South America and RLCS, but even if they were allowed to play in RLCS from Brazil, we wouldn't see Kaio or Firefox participating. 2 of the top players from the Brazilian region. Kaio, the highest rated player in all of the ranked ladders for for Brazil from the PlayStation 4, but not able to play because they are both 14 years old. But congrats to them. Taking down Dumbo, Express, and Soma. The Aussies are going to be pretty disappointed with how that game went down. Couple of misplays at the end, got capitalized on. Freedom with the counter-attack goal in overtime in game 5, and Firefox denying the clear by Dumbo, getting the ball into the ceiling for Kaio to get his equalizer in game 6, and then Kaio capitalizing on the miss by Express for the winner in game 6. Whew. That was exhausting. I'm actually up at a pretty late time. It's 3 in the morning right now. I did do this pretty late for me so that we could have it's midday in Australia and middle of the night, I believe, in Brazil. Or no, it's not middle of the night in Brazil, is it? It's like 7 p.m. in Brazil or 8 p.m. or something. I don't know. What time is it in Brazil? What time is it in Brazil? Is it midnight in Brazil? How are Brazil only 3 hours behind? How is that even possible? How is that even possible? Oh my goodness, Brazil is like so much in the middle of the ocean. I did not know that. Look at me, I'm like a naive European. I forgot how central Brazil was. Yeah, check this out. Look at this. I know that this is going to be news for all of my American viewers who don't actually know what a world map looks like. This is what the rest of the world looks like. United States is this little part over here. And then we have Brazil just to the south. There's me. And look how far away Australia is. But just kidding, because this map, I'll just explain for all of you naive Americans, it does actually continue both directions. It's like it's a spherical shape when you put it together. So just off screen, exit screen right, we have America over here. Just for those of you who don't know, I know that 99.9% of my American viewers don't know what the rest of the world looks like. So there you have it. The time zones. I didn't realize that Brazil has two time zones. One of them is -3, one of them is -4. Interesting.